Good afternoon, my lovely YouTube viewers, followers and subscribers. It is December the 16th, Monday. It's getting cold here. I've got a sweatshirt on. So what's been happening? If you look at the end of the last video and the beginning of this one, this is the following day after the last one ended. And what a difference. It is absolutely incredible. The roof guys have turned up and they are putting their plates on the top of the posts, getting ready to put the framework up for the roof. So bear with me, I will just spin you around, take you a wander through and let you see what's happening. The steel work's turned up for the roof, for the frame. And the first room here, we have walls going up. I'll take you a wander in, you'll actually get a size of what the rooms are going to be like. So this is a room. Obviously that terracotta bricked area is the shower room. And there's a little area that goes in here that's going to get a wardrobe, maybe a dressing table, a table with tea and coffee making facilities in it. We will get one of these massive tie beds in here, a couple of chairs and a TV unit. They are big. And that's one of the complaints around this area. There's a lot of resorts, but everybody complains that the rooms are far too small. And they are. But these are going to have, each room's going to have a big patio outside and patio doors that overlook the pool. So we have a room at the end which, apart from the front wall and the patio doors, is almost complete. We even have toilet door frames up, ready for them bricking round. Now they've got metal frames inside these that are the same size as a door's going to be. So these are perfectly square and perfectly lined up. And this is the view you're going to get from this room. Okay, this one is going to face onto the side of the gym there, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's looking good and it's taking shape. I will be back tomorrow because I'm having to video it every day now. The speed this is going up is just absolutely incredible. And the workmanship compared to the house is just so much better. You can tell by looking at these bricks, the way these bricks are being laid. I'll take you down the end. Now the guy that's building this also, I think he must be an architect because he designed it as well. And he's designed it so that everything fits perfectly. If you have a look at this wall, it's exactly 3 bricks. And then you've got the 3 bricks, obviously halves. So 1 brick's halved for, you know what I mean. And you come round the side, and the side's exactly the same. It's exactly 3 bricks long, and then 1 cut in half, and they all line up. This is how the house should have been done, but it wasn't, and it really, really annoyed me. So you'll see that they've started putting the plates on the top of the posts for the roof, and they will probably get the rest of these done tomorrow. And I'm thinking the day after, they are probably going to start putting the framework up for the roof. So that's it for today. I will catch you tomorrow. I'm away to make myself some lunch. So speak to you later, guys. Cheers for now. Well, good afternoon. And I'm having to record every day now because the speed things are happening at, straight in my heart there. I'm going to have to record every day now. We are going away on the 4th of January for possibly a week, so there's going to be a big change when I come back after that week away. They might have New Year off actually, it wouldn't surprise me. So you're going to miss a big chunk. I'm actually looking forward to getting away, coming back and seeing probably a massive difference, because it does kind of drag sitting here watching them all day. Anyway, I'll spin you around and I'll talk you through what's happened. So the roofers, well, it's not really the roofers, it's still part of the same team, have started putting the framework up for the roof. And a lot of the walls are fully built and a lot of them are half built. They've had the concrete poured along the top there, ready for building up higher. The same with the other brick one on the side there. These walls are up. Now, those of you that are sort of astute will notice that there's no windows in any of these rooms, and that's because I wanted to do them like hotel rooms. However, the difference between these and a hotel room is these are going to have that, you see that frame there? That's been concreted, and that is going to be patio doors, so the whole front is going to be glass of each of the little rooms, which I think is plenty. Not putting windows in means we have full use of all the walls inside. We can decide where we want to put TVs up, put beds, put units, so on, yada yada. So that's the reason that I said I didn't want windows. There is windows going in the bathrooms. Above, you can see where they've put the beam there. So there'll be a window above that in each of the little bathrooms. That's just to offer a little bit of air. So they've done really well putting this framing up for the roof today. And they have started on the gym walls. So that's progressing nicely as well. And the room that we really wanted finished first, which I think will be finished anyway, before the 7th, I think it is, the guy comes back to move the pump. That'll be up and done anyway by the 7th. So I think that's why they've not rushed in and done that first. It's not as if the guy's going to come here before. So that's just going to get done once everything else is done. I mean, it won't take them long to knock that wee room up. So I'm going to take you up and have a little look and you'll see the view. So if you're sitting out the front of this room on the little patio, or even if you're inside the room with these big double doors, that's the view you're going to get. Yeah, nothing there. View out the back, pretty much nothing there. Just the view, lots of banana palms, lots of greenery, a big pond at the minute. 2 or 3 months that'll be bone dry. I think we've used a load of it for the pool. So yeah, it's looking good and it all blends in nicely with the house. Okay, that's today's update. I will speak to you tomorrow. I don't know if I said that at the beginning, did I? It's Tuesday the 17th today. So I will catch you tomorrow, guys. Cheers for now. Well, good evening. And as promised, another video. It's the next again day. It's Wednesday and it's the 18th of December. and things are moving along very quickly. So I'm going to jump down here. So the gym is well underway. The roof frame is well underway. It slopes from the front here slightly to the back. We have the frame for the patio doors, or the glass front. On this one made, this one's up and poured. That frame will come off tomorrow. I will take you a wee wander in one of the rooms, this one at the end, because there's nothing in it and you get a better view now, a better idea of the size. So they're 4 by 6 metres, so they're 24 square metres, with this little balcony outside, which is 12 metres. We are 36 metres squared, or 36 square metres. Now, we rented a room in Pattaya, and it was 1 bedroom, 1 living room, 1 kitchen and a bathroom, and it was only 26 square metres. So it wasn't even the size of these rooms. You had a bedroom and a living room and a kitchen and a bathroom all squeezed into this, just a little bit bigger than this. So it's a looking pretty good. This might be the only view you get, because we're considering roofing the other side, putting a roof right down, out over the kitchen and then down, sort of to meet up with the shower area, just to offer a little bit shade and a little bit rain protection in rainy season. So we're going to put maybe tables and chairs across there, some sun loungers and that. But nothing's set in stone, we will see what happens. So that's the update for today, and it's a gorgeous sunset. I will speak to you tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube land. Why am I saying good morning when I promise you a video every day? And it's now Friday the 20th. This should be Friday, this should be Thursday the 19th. Well, time got away from me last night. It got dark. The electrician was still here working. I'll spin you around, take you a wander through, let you see what he's been doing and explain why he's been doing what he's been doing. The sunrise over the Mekong River. A little bit misty, a little bit foggy, a little bit hard coming off the river there. My stupid dog's decided it's gone outside, and I don't have the key on me at the minute to let me in, and he's standing there wanting to get in. Okay, so I had a comment on, not the last video, I think the one before, and someone spotted that I had solar panels here. And the comment was something like, do I see a wee solar project coming? Well, yes you do. It is a grid-tied micro-inverter solar system that we're putting in. Now this is just the first bit we're going to put in. This is on paper 3.6 kilowatts worth. You won't get that. You'll maybe get the 600 watt panels. You'll maybe get at maximum 450 watts from each panel. So that is going to be going up. Now I went along to a solar shop to buy all the bits and pieces to fit all this. The brackets, the feet, the legs, the rails, all the connecting bits. It was just a minefield, and if I'm being honest, it was easier for the guy just to come along, have a look at it and say, yeah, I'll install it for you. He supplies all the bits and pieces. He knows exactly what he needs to put up to get it for the right angles, etc, etc. So he wouldn't do it until we upgraded the cables going out. Because it's a grid tie system, it needs to be tied into the grid. If it doesn't see grid voltage, it will stop producing, and that's just a safety feature to stop it back feeding onto the grid if there's an issue and they have to come out and work on the cables. The solar system, the microinverter's just shut down. So it was going to get plugged into this plug here to see the voltage from the grid, but it would supply back through that socket. Now that wouldn't have been a great issue because that would have just been used to run this pump and an air conditioning unit in here. So it wouldn't have ever probably at any time fed back through that 2.5mm cable to the house. Anyway, that is going to be gone because the electrician has taken mains cables from where we enter the house down along through the conduit. There's two conduits there because one conduit has a live in it, one conduit has a neutral in it. These cables are in, they are tied up here at the minute. They're coiled up, they are going to go down underground and pop up in the pump room, and they will supply the pump room and the gym for the air conditioning unit. And my workbenches and anything else that's going to be going in here that requires power. He's put a little consumer unit in, a 32 amp and a 20 amp breaker, so I've got a spare one there. I don't know what one's spare. I'm assuming he's used the 32 amp one because there's actually a socket on this circuit. So that now feeds in to this circuit for my lights and my sockets there, which means that this conduit coming out the left hand side of this junction box that runs along here, down here and back to the house no longer goes to the house, but we've had to leave it in because this is what's feeding the pump at the minute until all this gets moved across into that corner. Now there's electricity under the house there behind that wall, so that pump will plug in across here. So this is all coming out. There was white conduit going into that little junction box there, went along up and it went into the house up the top there. So there's a little bit of a hole that's going to need sort of filled in there. There's conduit coming up through the wall. I'll tidy that up today, I think. So that's all gone, but we have got these two larger ones that are going along the top. We were going to put them underground, but this is all getting concreted, and I'd rather they were accessible if there was any issues in the future. It makes working on the system a lot easier. So that's why I didn't get a video done last night, because the electrician was here till about 7:30 and it was pitch black and time just got away from me and I forgot to do a video. So this is why I'm doing it this morning and classing it as Thursday night's video. Anyway, back to this. So now we've got that substantial cable in. The solar panel guy is happy to now come in and fit the solar panels, so he will be in fitting those 5 or 6, I think it's only 5 panels I've got 6 inverters, micro inverters, but when I ordered the solar panels I only had 5, so I've got a spare inverter. And we're going to put the framework up for the 6th panel, and we can mount the other inverter in place so that we can just tie it into the system when the other panel comes, and there'll be a space to fit the panel. Yeah, he's happy to come now and do that. So we have roofing going up. This one is almost complete, I think, the purling for supporting the roof panels. I think he's got another 4 to put at the back. I don't know why he stopped doing that yesterday, but they stopped about 3 o'clock and then they moved on to the gym and the pump room and started on the framework for that. I think they want to start getting here and start bricking up soon, so I think they're getting the roof up so that they're not in their way, and then they can just jump back onto this and finish these. I think there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe at the most to go on, and I can see roofing panels turning up very soon. Now, patio doors. Frames are done for the patio doors on this one and this one. It's also done on that one, but that frame or wooden boarding needs to come down. and that will get moved into the gym, because the gym's getting a big patio door on the front as well. Now I looked at these and I thought, wow, that's a heck of a long beam there above the door, and it's not a very substantial bit of concrete work. It looks quite deep, but it's not wide. And they slung rebar hangers from the roof steelwork. So it's not just held up with that concrete plinth, it is also supported from the roof. On that one and that one. And if you look closely, you will actually see the 3 rebars that are tied into the roof framework going down, and they're embedded in that concrete lintel or plinth or whatever you want to call it. So we are getting there. I will take you a wee wander inside this end room, because I sit out here and look and I can't see what's going on behind this wall. So at the end of the day, when I get up and have a wee wander in, it's a bit of a surprise for me. It's actually better when you don't see anything happening and then you just go and look at it and see. So the bathroom walls are up to a height that they are going to be with this red brick. Now I'm going to go down and have a look at the end room, because I think what they're doing is they put concrete supports like they've done here. Will go around this, and it goes down here, down between the doors, down between that wall and the white wall and the door. So it'll all be held together with concrete, little concrete pillars. And above it, I think they just do it in this white brick because it's above the shower level. This, incidentally, is going to be a door for adjoining these rooms together. So let's go and have a look and see if I'm right in what I'm saying about the white bricks going above these terracotta bricks. Yes, I am. I thought I saw those going up yesterday. Okay, there's only 2. There's a window here. It looks a little bit squint, if I'm being honest, but yeah, the window frame I'll square it up, I'm sure, and then they'll fill any gaps in, but it's definitely sitting off at a slight angle, like sort of that. That's exaggerated, but yeah, it looks a little bit squint, but I'm sure that'll square up. Incidentally, yeah, they've just done this brick all the way to the roof. Ah, now I don't know. I think they've just done that because of the height that's at, and it is above any shower levels. Anyway, I'm blabbing on here, so I'm going to get away. This is actually dragging out. It's about 13 minutes now, so I'm going to get away, and I will see you later today, because I will do a video tonight. Me and On need to remove this cover off the pool now. It's filthy. We need to get it off today at some point, roll it up, get it away, give it a clean. I need to hoover the pool, because there's lots of it's been windy and lots of this dust and dirt are blowing up, and it's collecting in little sort of balls. You won't be able to see it through the through the polythene, but it's in little lines, little rows on the bottom of the pool. So I just need to hoover it up. It'll hoover up, no bother. And I think it's screwing up my pH levels in the pool, so I need to get it out. The chlorine levels are fine. I'm running the pump every day. I've put a chlorine tablet in just to boost it a little bit. So I might like to see us doing that. I might not. It all depends, because I need to get this cover off without all this dirt and dust going into the pool. So that being said, I will leave you with the sunrise through my carport, and I will speak to you later. Well, back so soon. So as promised, it is early evening of the 20th. It's about 4 o'clock, and they have gone. There was no women here today, so there was no mass production of concrete. No clearing up. But I will spin you out and let you see what they've been up to. They have been here all day. The roofers have been busy. And yeah, so the frames are completely up. They finished putting the purlins up. There was more delivered today, and it's pretty much all gone. They've got a couple of bits left. I have no idea. I think they've maybe just over-ordered. There's a few strips left. So what have the roofers been doing? Well, they finished off the purling, so it's all ready to accept panels now. They spent the day going round every single joint on this steelwork and welding round every joint completely, 100%ly. 100%ly, there we go, there's a new word for you. They've gone round every joint and they have welded round every seam. And they have finished the roof for the gym and the pump room. They have also built up some of these posts right up to the metal frame and concreted it, so the posts now go all the way up. If you have a look at there, you'll see there's gaps between the top of the post and the steel plates that they've got the roof supporting on. They just fill these up with concrete so that the concrete goes right up to the plate. So they've done a load of these today. They have concreted some of the, excuse me, my fingers might get in the road. They have concreted the corners and round some of the door frames inside. Not completely, but these two rooms are now pretty much separated with the exception of the gap where the door's going to go. So yeah, they've put corner concrete posts in here round the door frames, and they still have the tops of most of these back posts to concrete up to the top. So they'll just knock these wooden forms off and move them round as they need. These are very high. I'm going to see if they'll hang some steelwork down from this roof so that I can get a pull-up bar hung for the ceiling in the gym. There's not a lot going in the gym. Maybe a Smith machine, some free weights, dumbbells, etc. A weights bench. I'm not going to put a running machine or a cycle machine in because we have miles and miles and miles of riverside road that you can cycle or walk or run on. So we're getting there. So it is Friday the 20th and it's not long till we go away. So back soon. Speak to you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday the 22nd. It's early in the morning. They're not here yet. So again, yesterday time got away from me. We had bits and pieces to do, so I'll just give you a quick walk around. Things are slowing down a little bit because they're doing like sort of fidgety little jobs. Sort of topping off these bathroom walls, putting the posts in, putting the corner posts in, etc. And these all take a lot longer than actually just building walls. However, you will see that this wall above this patio door, they have extended the wall right up to underneath the roof. You may ask yourself, why did they go for the middle one first? Well, that's where the scaffolding was. So rather than move all the scaffolding, they just did that wall first because it was in position for that anyway. So coming inside the first unit, we have another door frame up. They did this yesterday, built these walls yesterday, so these have still got to get the concrete sort of supports put in and then the beams round them before they continue up. These walls will all get extended up to the underneath the roof as well. This room's probably the furthest on because this is the one that's got the wall built up. If you have a look at the inside here as well, we've also got this brick wall has been sort of beamed and built up on top. Again, that will go right to the roof, underneath the roof. This one has, now it all gets joined up around the posts as well. I think that gets concrete poured in again to make that a concrete post going up again. Now these door frames look absolutely filthy, look like they're just covered in concrete and powder and muck and all the rest of it, and they are, but They have wrapped these. These are all wrapped, so this will all get peeled off and hopefully reveal no damage. So walking through that adjoining door, now I wondered why they hadn't concreted down this bit, and I believe it's because they're actually going to concrete. They're going to pour from the very top, and the wall's built all the way up, so that concrete post will come all the way down and meet this. The gym wall, yeah, taking a backward step, that one. The guy was up doing this wall yesterday, had a look at it, and he wasn't happy with it, so he knocked it down to the beam there. He just wasn't happy with it. So that came down, and they started rebuilding that again yesterday. So I have the back wall here, or the side wall of the gym, and they have started on the pump room. So this had already had a wall built because obviously it backs onto the gym. They have built this one up to the level where it needs to get the concrete beams put in now. Now, I was expecting just a single door put in here, but he's not. He's putting, I believe he says it's a 1.8 metre wide double doors. So it's like I suppose a double garage door type thing that's going on it. Well, a single garage door, but it's going to be two doors that open, swing open. I was panicking because I was thinking, I hope they're not going to put a patio door in this, man. This is just a pump room and a storage room. I don't really want patio doors in it, but it's not. It's getting two solid swing doors in it. So you will see that where the pipes are temporarily going through, they've just put holes in it to let the pipes through. Now, when the guy comes, he'll just cut these pipes, turn all this round in the way, and then move all this into this sort of corner here somewhere. So that's where we're at the minute. Electrician's not been back. He won't be back until he's ready to start putting the conduit and everything. And he starts putting consumer units in here, and then he'll run these cables in and tie it into the pump room. Yeah, I've still not taken this polythene off and cleaned the pool yet. We need to get this done pretty quickly because it's getting pretty dirty on top. We're more like a building site now. I'm surprised he's not taking these forms away for his posts. So that's where we're at the minute. I will catch you later on today and let you see what's happened over the period of the next sort of 8 or 9 hours or so. So I will see you soon. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's that time of the year again. North Face jacket time. Yeah, it's getting a bit cooler in the mornings now. I think it's been going down to about 17, 18 degrees during the night here. And when you're used to about 35 degrees, that feels cold. Ben, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I've not done a video for a few days. It's Tuesday the 24th of December. Now this is going to be going out on Christmas Day. So this will be the last video before it actually goes out. And I've not done anything for a couple of days because things have been like progressing very slow. A lot of the work they're doing is like intricate stuff. And I'll turn you around and show you and let you see what's happening. Well, Merry Christmas, by the way. I hope you all had a fantastic time and got what you wanted. Hope Santa brought you all the things that you desired. Yeah, enjoy your Christmas dinner if you've not had it already. Okay, so let's see what's happening then. As you know, the roof frames are all up. And as usual, the birds are moving in before anybody else. So they have just been building walls, concreting, like putting corner posts in, extending them up to the roof and bits and pieces like that. So the work has been pretty slow, but they are taking shape. If I go in this way, you'll see red marks on the wall everywhere. The electrician's been in and he was asking me where I wanted everything. So we've had to come up with a plan where everything's going, where the beds are going. So you'll see there's sockets going to be here. A two-way light switch here so you can switch the lights off from your bed, or well, close to your bed. TV is going to go on the wall here, so there's sockets for the TV. Switch for the shower, light switch. Oh no, that one's scored out. That one says S across there, so I'm assuming that's a switch. I kept saying I want the sockets here and I want the sockets here, and he's like, what do you mean? He said, you mean plug? I'm like, no, sockets. Plug's the thing that goes into the socket. But anyway, they're plugs. And there's a couple going here. Distribution boards are going up here. There's one distribution board going in each room. A light switch there and a socket, because we're going to put like a little table in that here for tea and coffee making facilities. The window frames are in for the bathrooms, all the bathrooms now. And the walls are starting to go up. Now this does look very, very rough, but once it's rendered, it completely changes everything. You'll see a massive difference in a few weeks' time when it's probably rendered. So the electrician's been round. There's going to be outside lights on the feature walls here, same at the end there. He's marked where the air conditioning units are going to go. Now I believe we're getting solar powered air conditioning units that during the day they will run off solar power, and then at night they revert over to run off the mains. So these can be on all day and doesn't cost anything to run them. I'm not 100% sure on the difference in price, but I would imagine they'll be a little bit more expensive. We're getting an air conditioning unit in the gym, a couple of sockets on the wall just for, I suppose, some music. Now, earlier on I saw them putting this beam up at the side and I thought, well, what are they doing here? I don't want the door in the side. But they've put a frame up round the front as well. Now, what I've just found out is, and I didn't know, the front is going to be patio doors here, and that is going to be exactly the same as the rooms. I believe they're a little bit smaller, but it's going to be patio doors the same. But what he's doing is he's putting a glass wall in here for us, so that the people looking out this room are not just staring straight into a wall. They'll be able to have a wee look and see what's going on in the gym. So this will just be a glass wall. It'll be bricked above it. But yeah, I think that'll look quite good. Anyway, things are happening that I don't know are happening. He drew all the plans out and I saw all the designs and everything, and I said, yeah, that's fantastic, looked great. But I didn't pick up on all the little details. So the pump room, again, red marks everywhere where sockets are going to go. One across here for the pump, one across there for if I'm doing any work. Light switches up there and consumer unit up there, because every room's getting its own consumer unit. So that is where we're up to at the minute. Let's just see if I can catch that. Oh, yeah. Bloody rocks. Yeah. That's the back of the house with the sun just popping up. That is absolutely fantastic. So, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, give me a wee thumbs up. And I will catch you in a few days' time with another video, and I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. And I will speak to you soon. And goodbye for now.